GSL. GSL Season 3.
What's up, guys? We're back and we're ready for the final best of 3 today.
That's
the round
right.
of 32 is almost over. Only 2 players remain. Solar and Dark, 2 Zergs.
That's right. One of these guys will be stuck down in Code A for next season. The other goes into the round of 16 of Code S with a really elite set of players up there waiting for them. By the way, this makes Protoss the least represented race in the round of 16 already.
Yeah!
Right? Oh, no, wait, they're tied. Oh, darn, they're tied with Terran.
Okay.
I was going to say, oh, well.
Oh, well. That's
5, 5, and 6, it looks like it'll be, with Zerg being at 6. Really balanced. Really well done.
Solar and Dark here. I don't know who wins this, man. This is a really tough one to call.
It is a very tough one.
I want to say Solar here. I think he's played a little bit better than Dark, but I mean, it could go. Yeah, I'm still up in the air about it, to be frank. I mean, ZVZ is a completely different beast. The map is going to start out on Deadwing. Loser picks the next map. And after this, guys, we're moving on to the round of 16. The GSL Code S, only 3 seasons this year, and this is the last one. So much on the line for these 2 players, all coming down to this best of 3.
That's right. It's a big deal. Both these guys probably expect themselves really to be in that round of 16, no matter what they say in interviews. They're both tip-top Zergs, and they both know it. So yeah, this is going to be a tense one, no doubt.
And that game is now loading up. So get ready for this match here. This ZVZ, the final best of 3 with Solar against Dark to see who moves on to the round of 16 and whose story ends right here tonight at the GSL Code S. In the bottom left, in the red, our first Zerg player, he is
Samsung Galaxy Khan Solar.
Little neck crack in there. In the upper right, our second Zerg player in the blue.
SK Telecom T1 Dark.
Whoever moves on is going to be a great addition to that round of 16, really.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with either of these guys. I'm just really curious which one actually.
I feel like either of these guys can actually make a round of 8. To be perfectly honest.
I think you're right. So, they're in cross spots. ZVZ, another GSL coin, was just acquired here.
That's right.
And we have the extractor being made first here.
Yeah, it
for
looks
Dark.
like speed first into an expansion probably coming out of Dark here.
And over here for Solar, it's going to be a hatchery first, hatchery on 15.
Yeah. Not a build that we see too often, to be honest. The speed first like this at this timing, because you know we see like early pools plenty, and we see pool first plenty, and we see hatch first plenty. But to go for like a regular timed speed, like an old school timed speed, is not quite as normal.
Okay, there's the spawning pool now for Solar. I gotta say, kind of an interesting way for Avenge to go out here with that really cool game, the last best of 3. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I think we might see Speedling Baneling off of
think so. Yeah, I think
reasonable
you're right.
economy. Like, the thing is, it's going to be pretty hard to actually wall in with Evos and whatnot. So it kind of makes sense when you think about it. The way that the naturals open, anything
it's
with
a very wide berth there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess he could just. I mean, this is really where you're just taking the architecture of the map and completely taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and look at how late any scouts are going to get to his base. He has no idea. As far as he knows, the hatchery is almost done for his opponent. But absolutely not the case. More Lings on the way. We'll see a Baneling nest thrown up right before he needs it. Wants to keep that 1 extra drone mining minerals as long as possible.
Yes.
And in fact, do you see this path he's going on?
Yeah, look at this. He's going to go right. Wait, he doesn't see it, right? We got to check the Overlord vision here.
He should see this one. He might have seen the edge of one of those Zerglings. It was really, really close. But those 2 Zerglings aren't actually that weird to see right there.
Yeah. 2, a much a greater difference than 6 here.
Yeah,
for what you're going to take as a read on that.
The fact that he has 4 up here that aren't seen is so gigantic. But they're going to get speed soon, which is going to set off some alarms. But Solar is not ready for this whatsoever. This is a fantastically mapped out build that we're watching. Wow, this is like really well mapped out. I really like this from Dark.
Oh, this is really cool. 12 more lings now being made. The Baneling's nest is nearly done.
2 spines incoming, Tasteless.
Yeah. Is that going to cut it, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, same. I don't know either. Okay, the lings are coming down now. We have those. He not. Oh my God. Okay, he sees it now.
Oh boy. Well, he knows that he's in for a fight right now, Tasteless. A lot of lings coming down from Dark. He's really produced quite a bit.
We see him coming up over here now. He might have to detonate that back Baneling.
There he goes. Oh, wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, still 2 remain. And he got a pretty nice detonation there, but the Queens still remain. We have more lings coming down here. I think we're going to have to go to round number 2 of the Baneling detonation. Oh my God, don't.
Yeah, it looks like he'll lose that Overlord, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Which, you never know. That something like that can actually really hurt in the long run.
Certainly.
Because right now, I don't know if he's going to have another Overlord popping out. He just started one now.
Yeah, he's quite close to Spy Captain. In fact, now is.
Nice coming in there and getting those 2 lings. Now here come the 2 Banes coming up now.
And okay-ish connections.
Yeah, that was a C grade Baneling detonation.
Not the best, but so far he's done some work. But with 2 more spines up again, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think we're going to go into a normal game now. 21 drones to 17.
And that's a big lead. That lead is for Solar. He has 5 queens. He has 2 hatches. He's going to get way ahead from here. I don't even know what Dark is supposed to do to try to come back.
Yeah, I don't actually know what he's going to do either.
I was really intrigued by his choice of strategy based on the map, and like he mapped it out very well, like how to run his lings around the Overlord to make it like very tricky. But Solar kind of stomped it.
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. We have some creep tumors just getting pushed out here.
I love how they like jump out through space, then go in through the metal to go up.
Well, it looks like he's just going to stay outside of his opponent's perimeter. But no, hold on a second. He's making 10 more lings.
Yeah, I think he has to all in from here.
I
There's
guess
just
you're right.
no way for him to go into a macro game.
Well, if he tries to go into a macro game, he's going to be from a losing position.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going to be a race that he's never going to catch up
Totally.
with. So what he's doing here is he's got just the 2 Banelings and the lings out there to look like it's a bit of a contain. He's pulling the rest of the Zerglings.
In fact, he's sending a bunch of drones from his main base to his natural, so that the Overlord there thinks that he's saturating.
Cool. I don't know if we're going to get a shot of it, but yeah, he's making it look like there was a big drone.
A gush of drones.
Yeah, a gush of drones.
Is what you were looking for.
That's the exact word I was looking for. Thank you. And when in fact, there's going to be a huge explosion of lings. And you know what, dude? This might work because Solar's taking a 3rd base. He's pushed out. There's going to be a lot of surface area for these lings to get in. There's 10 Banelings making, a dozen more about to pop out. This Overlord just sees it in time.
Well, we have roaches in the way, and look at this. He's pulling back. He saw it. He saw lings coming.
Abort
He's like,
mission,
oh,
abort mission.
You are trying to trick me. He's going back to that wall in. I think he's going to hold without too much problem.
Well, let's see. The lings are coming down now. Okay.
Well, that's all the Banelings gone.
Yeah, he'd have to win with just the lings here.
Yeah, well,
there are a lot. No, hold that thought. Oh!
Very nice Baneling connection right there, but there are a lot of roaches in GG.
Taps out. He got a good kill on those workers, but yeah, I mean the number of roaches that were out. No way, Jose.
Yeah. Solar taking game number 1.
Yep. We're gonna go to game number 2 now. I liked the play by Dark, but
it was
I gotta say it is matching what we've seen here all day, which is Dark going for a little bit of offbeat builds.
Okay.
A little bit out there, and more than not, they're not paying off. You know, he's done some very weird techie choices.
Well, you know, I like to see this type of creativity. We've seen a lot of creativity today. There's no doubt about that. And I like that Dark is trying to push forward with that, but Solar just so solid there. Thing is, he's teammates with Shine. You're not going to catch him off guard with any cheese. He has to practice with the cheeser himself.
This is true.
Yeah. It's like, Shine does that with 2 less drones.
Okay, so game number 2 here. The map of choice goes to Dark. He picks Overgrowth.
Well,
all right.
Zerg's just like this map.
Yeah, this is just a very comfortable map to play on here.
Does Dark go for something offbeat once again, or does he play normal here?
You know what? I would say probably something offbeat. This is what he's been doing all day.
I'd like to see him do something normal. I think he's got the skills to play a normal game.
Oh, I would like to see him do that too. I just don't know if he's going to actually do it. You know?
Yeah, maybe not.
He's gone for some really wonky builds.
Maybe Solar just does something crazy, flips a coin, and just goes all in.
He could do that as well. I mean, expect anything. This is the final best of 3 in the round of 32.